Okay. Hey guys. Sorry if you were just on. I was giving an update and then my phone was messing up and it's dying. So I'm gonna give this update really quick, and if you're just joining me, I'm gonna repeat everything I just said a minute ago because I don't know if that video uploaded or not. So anyway, okay. So as for Robbie and his treatment, he's doing a lot better these days. He's not having thoughts and urges towards children anymore. He's having mostly thoughts and urges towards adult males, which is a lot healthier and better. I didn't want to report this until I felt confident about it. I did say that. And he has had outings where he went to the grocery store and he was around children in those settings, and he didn't have any thoughts or urges reported during that time. Now, I am not naive. I don't live under a rock, and I certainly am cautiously optimistic, but I will say he does know he's not getting out of treatment before he turns 18, so he's going to be there for at least over a year longer. And so he has no reason to lie or report these things on a scale that would benefit him in any way, because ultimately they're not going to benefit him. His treatment is designed for him to get out as an adult regardless. So even if he's still having thoughts and urges, it's not going to set him back. So he has no reason to lie about his impulses, and he's reporting much healthier thoughts and urges. So again, he's thinking of grown individuals instead of minor children. I do think when he was in the home, there was a lot of minor children around, and that could have been a large reason that he had thoughts and urges towards minor children. But I certainly am not going to make excuses for him. I don't know exactly, but he was going through puberty and his hormones were raging, and it made it a lot more difficult for him to kind of get that under control until he did become a little bit older. And now that he's older and he'll be 17 shortly, it does seem like his hormones have calmed down a lot, like a lot. And so I think that because his hormones have calmed down, I do think it's helped him to get it under control and to start having healthier thoughts and urges. And I do feel like he's coming out on the other side. Now, obviously, I'm not going to trust him around minor children, or would I ever put him in that situation. But once he's an adult, he needs to make sure that he's never putting himself in those situations moving forward. Also, there will be an update coming out, a new episode, and I am the tail end of the episode with an update about Robbie. Now, since filming the episode, I do want to say everything on that episode is irrelevant, because during that time he was in a different treatment program, but he wasn't doing well. We weren't communicating because his therapist was very unhealthy. They terminated her from working with him, and ever since they got rid of that therapist, he's moved in a really positive and upward direction. So since filming, I filmed about a year ago, and they always wait like a year to put the episode out, so I don't understand. But since filming, he's definitely gone in a really positive and healthy direction. So I definitely think that, you know, it's more positive and there's really good things to say. But there is an episode coming out. It is on Thursday. If you guys want to watch it, you can. You don't have to. I don't really care if you watch it or don't watch it. But I did want to give an update because I wanted to fill you guys in. Also, as for my channel and everything that it stands for, I just want to thank everybody for the constant love and support. I continue to give updates because, yes, he's definitely getting there, Kelly, step by step, for sure. It's been a journey, and him and I talk every day. We talk, he's only allowed to talk 10 minutes a day, but we talk every day for 10 minutes, and most of our conversations are really lighthearted, and we talk about everything and anything. He has a job. He has a job now. And he has his driver's manual that he's read and memorized all the rules of driving. So he's ready to get his permit. And then after he gets his permit, he would then do driving lessons and get his license eventually. So that would be really exciting, but he does have a job. He opened a bank account. So, hi, it's me. So he opened a bank account and he's working towards savings. We did talk about his irresponsible spending because he had very little money and he spent it on things that he didn't need, like a brand new watch. I thought that was really irresponsible. So as a mother, I, of course, let him know that, you know, if he wastes his money and then he goes and wants a vehicle, that he can't pick up the phone and call me and ask me for a vehicle, because I'm not going to be purchasing him a vehicle, and that the situation he put himself in is something that he's going to have to work through, and it might be a tough road for a while, but he's going to have to work on that, and he's going to have to learn to save his money, and if he wants to work more. Work more hours. He'll have opportunities to earn money to be able to afford himself a car. And if he is careless about his spending, then he won't have money for a car. So my son, who is 14, is working right now, and he started his own little business. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't know. But anyway, he's making like $80 a week at 14, and I'm like super proud of him. And he's been hustling and saving up because he wants to get a nice car when he's older, and their biological father lives about 3 hours away, so it would be nice for him to have a nice car so then he can drive himself there eventually. Maybe not right at 16, I mean maybe at like 17, but yeah. So and then my 15-year-old daughter, which is not biologically mine, but she's still mine. Y'all know she's mine. But anyway, so she's been working with me too, and she's been saving up, and she's been making a lot of money too, so I'm really proud of her. And then my 14-year-old daughter, she's just not there yet. I think she'll probably wait till she's 15 to get a job. And then I have a 10-year-old. She's not making any money, but that's okay. She's not ready for a job yet. She needs to stay being a baby. She needs to stop growing. She's getting ready for puberty, and I see it happening before me, and I'm just not ready. And then my 2-year-old, he's just, oh, he's almost 3. He'll be 3 soon, guys. That's pretty exciting. He's a hoot. He is a hoot. I've been taking him, this is my guilty pleasure, but I take him pretty much 2 to 3 times a week to Dairy Queen to get a little kid cone for like $1 or something, and I'm so excited about it. I love watching him eat ice cream, and then of course I eat ice cream too. I mean, yeah. But no, he's doing really good, and I definitely hope to see him progressing. He can't get out until he's at least 18 out of programs. He does have court tomorrow, which is a big deal. Or not tomorrow. Oops, sorry. Next week. And so he will get an update, but all they're doing, it's over digital. It's digitally done, so from afar. And with COVID and everything, like the restrictions, so he'll stay where he is and do that. And yeah, so that'll be next week sometime, and all they're going to do is extend his program. So every 6 months he has to have his program extended, and so that's all they're doing then. And so it's not really actually like a proceeding or anything. It's just it's just like me, it's just like a phone thing with me, his dad, like his PO, and his JPO technically, and him. And then they'll send it off to the judge for a signature or whatever. But yeah, so that's happening, and that's pretty exciting. So he'll stay in his program, and he'll continue to work the program. He's not even close to being done with the program he's in right now. I think he's about 1/6 of the way done with the program. So there's no saying, like, he'll be 18 in just over a year. So I doubt he'll actually get out at 18. But yeah. So the baby has a dimple in his butt. Me and Richard, my husband, he has a dimple in his chin. We both have the butt chin. So the baby has the butt chin. And I don't really know. Banana has dimples. She gets that, I don't know where. They are crazy and responsible like me. She'll be fine. They're amazing role model. Great news. How's Ninja's fundraising go? So Ninja sold all of his tickets. He went out and hustled door to door, sold 500 tickets. I was so proud of that kid. He sold them all by himself with his sister. Well, his sisters helped him. They went door to door with him. But I will say he sold most of them, and I sold a good bit on just to my friends and family, stuff like that. But Has he watched any of the Phil stuff? He, as in Robbie, has Robbie watched the Phil stuff? Yeah, so Robbie's seen a bunch of videos from my channel, specifically the ones where I disclose information to make sure he was comfortable with them, because if he wasn't, I would have removed them. And actually, Robbie said he feels really empowered by the videos being out there, that he doesn't have like a black cloud secret hanging over his head. It inspired him to start writing a book, so he's been working on writing a book, and no, he won't be publishing it anytime soon, but yeah, so he's been working on that, and so that's been really cool. And yeah, he feels really inspired by my videos, and actually we were gonna do a phone call with him and film it so you guys could hear from him, because he had some things that he wanted to say. Mostly he just wanted to thank everybody for the love and support, because he did read many of the comments, and he only can watch my videos and see the comments whenever he's with his JPO, because outside of that he's not allowed any internet access whatsoever. So yeah, so he was able to watch several of my videos. I would say around 10 of them, 10 to 15 of them, mostly the informative ones where I kind of share his story. And before sharing anything, I've always talked to him about it and asked him if he was comfortable with it, and he is 100% on board and comfortable with me sharing the updates. And the victims also feel very empowered by my channel, and that's something I wanted to talk about, because I had a comment that it holds no power, and it's quite funny to me that somebody assumes that my channel being monetized is like a selfish thing, but I'll address that in a couple of statements. One, it's my channel, and I hardly talk about Robbie anymore. And two, most of you guys know that I was a victim myself, and so I have used my channel as a way to feel empowered as a victim, to share my story and not hide my dark cloud over my head, the same way Robbie feels like his story being out there has empowered him to feel like he can actually begin healing and moving forward, because it's not a dark cloud hanging over his head. So that's been really good and healthy. And then the other part of that is the victims actually benefit from my channel financially. So, you know, it's really silly to assume that you know more than you know, but do know that the victims are very grateful for my channel. They've seen 90% of my videos and feel very empowered by me sharing, you know, all of those things. So, you know, I didn't message you guys before we went live, so this was like on a spur of a moment thing, because I was feeling really defeated. So I was like, I need my family. You guys are my family. And so I needed you guys, because I was literally ready to cry. I'll tell you what happened. It's so stupid, but I'll tell you. Okay. So I bought this thermostat. It's a digital thermostat, and I wanted to upgrade my thermostat so that Alexa could turn on my air conditioning and turn off my air conditioning. It's really stupid. Anyway, it was on sale for like $60, and it was a really good deal. So anyway, and then that way the kids could control it without having to control it, because it was an old one. So anyway, I forgot, I didn't know. It was my first time changing a thermostat, so I didn't know that I needed to take a picture of the wires before I started. And so I didn't. And then I went with what traditionally is each wire and hooked up the new one, but I kind of think that there's not a C wire, and so it's not getting any power to the digital thermostat, because there's not a place where you can stick batteries in it. So I'm feeling really defeated, because I feel like I didn't know and I failed. And I don't like failing. It's so dumb. And Richard is not home right now, so he can't fix my mistakes or see if he can fix my mistakes. But I'm hoping I did it right and it just doesn't have a C wire, which is why it's not getting power, because I was so frustrated by this whole thing. So yeah, I feel bummed about my whole thermostat situation. First of all, Robbie was never committed, so I can't answer that question. Well, thank you, Dar. I definitely don't care about people that hate on me. That's fine. Actually, commenting hateful comments is still getting my channel, from what I understand. Somebody explained this to me, and they're like, haters actually are making your channel more successful. So it's kind of funny in a way. They end up just getting blocked. I don't know, there's moderators, and they just end up getting blocked, and then it just puts my channel out there more. I don't know. But I don't know exactly how it works. Apparently it's an algorithm. I don't really know. But I don't really care. I don't care if people watch my channel. I don't care if people subscribe to my channel. My channel was never for anybody else but myself. And guess who's home? Richard.
What?
You guys like that face? I literally, someone fixed on and watch it. I did. Okay, first of all, of course I already YouTubed it like 10 times. And they said, the most important step is to take a picture before you remove the old thermostat. And I'm like,
You didn't take a photo.
listen, don't!
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know! You're just doing that to make me mad.
No, seriously, I thought you knew to take a photo of the wires.
No, I didn't know to take a photo of the wires. And I asked him how invasive it was if I could do it myself. And he was like, invasive? I think that's the wrong word. Do you mean evasive? And I said, no, either way. I mean like...
Either way is the wrong word because it's not invasive.
It is invasive. I wanted to know how many holes I was going to end up putting in my wall and how much more damage I was going to...
None.
Wrong.
No more holes
I put 2 more holes. 2 more. 2 more.
Oh.
2 more holes. He is wrong. But anyway.
You're going to line up with the other thermostat holes.
Since when did you have a YouTube channel and why didn't you tell me? What? This is my YouTube channel. Oh, but anyway, okay. Wait, Richard, come back. I have to tell you something. Ooh, there is a volume thing. Guys, I just discovered something else that I didn't know. Okay. I don't think there's a C wire. I looked at the old thermostat. I remember that the top one was red, the one to the right was green. I'm pretty sure the one was blue right below the red, and then I think it was like white and yellow. But I'm pretty sure that blue wire is actually the RW wire, so it doesn't need that little bouncy thing, and it won't work without a C wire. So what can we do to fix my problem? Seriously.
If you were speaking English, I might have an idea.
Bring the old thermostat here. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
No, I can use the bathroom.
He knows I've been waiting for him to get home. I'm literally dying inside about this thermostat. Listen, I could explain it to all of you. Here, let me get the old thermostat. And don't mind my dirty walls, because I moved the couch out so that Ninja could do private lessons for his sport karate form. And this is behind the couch. And I was like, while it's out, I'm going to clean my walls. And I'm going to sweep the floor under the couch. Actually, there's nothing under the couch. I was really proud of that, which means I clean under the couch frequently enough that I don't have stuff under it. So, I mean, there's a few little crumbs, but there's like, I didn't find any socks or anything weird. I mean, there's that. But let me get the old thermostat. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay. And I was also really excited that I was even able to remove this thing. But anyway, so on the thermostat here, you have the wires that connect to these little screws. And then if you look at it, it says RW, RC. Well, RW and RC are supposed to be one cable. And if it's not one cable, this one does not have a C at all. If it's not one cable, then you have to put, so the blue one I think actually goes in the RC, and I don't think that I have a C cable because none of these say C. And so I think I can't use that thermostat. I think I have to get a different thermostat that has Wi-Fi but has batteries. Yep. I know, that was super boring, and I'm sure half of you didn't care to hear it, and the other half, yeah. Listen, it's me. I did already mail you your chewed up cookie, so there's that. Ninja is my son. Yeah, we call him Ninja. So all my kids have code names. Yeah, and he's Ninja because he's a karate kid. He does karate all over. We travel all over all the time. I actually work I should say a third or fourth job, just to pay for his karate. I spend more on his karate than most people spend on a brand new car. Yeah, per year. So he did do a fundraiser this year to help with his upcoming trip, and his camp is going to cost him $3,000, and then I have to stay there, and it's 8 hours away from home. So I will be, sorry, I'm still looking at this thermostat. I will be staying in a hotel that whole time, long term, And so, yeah, so plus hotel. So he did do a fundraiser, and he went out and sold all his tickets early because they're drawing. So for those, there was a couple of you that bought tickets. It's in 5 days. I mean, they've had like an extra 2 weeks before that drawing takes place to relax, you know? So, well, thank you. I try to be a good mom, and my son is super appreciative. He just had a karate tournament over the weekend. He had one 2 weeks ago. We literally have karate tournaments basically every weekend all over the country. It's crazy. We travel so much, him and I, and I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, ooh, we don't have a tournament this weekend. I can do nothing? What? But he did have a tournament yesterday, and he did really, really, really good. And I was really proud of him. His tournament yesterday, he got 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a third in breaking. And he blames me for the breaking because I moved his board as he went to break it. But he's the one who has me hold his board. I don't think I moved it, whatever. But some guy walked up to him and said, whoever held your board for your flying sidekick, yeah, they were a garbage holder. And I was like, did you tell that guy that was your mom? He was like, no, I didn't. And I was like, whatever. Hater. But yeah, so he did really well yesterday. And then he had a karate tournament the weekend before that, I believe it was, and he got 5 firsts. He got first in breaking, first in sparring, first in 1-point sparring, first in forms, and first in weapons. So yeah, so he is, we call him Ninja because he's truly a little ninja. And he'll be on ESPN in the upcoming years. So, you know, once he's 18, I will share his name and y'all can watch him. But until then, he's my little ninja. My little ninja. And I'm super proud, super proud. And then, yeah, that's what's going on. And I still have my forehead wrinkles. That hasn't changed. Yeah, you missed the entire live stream, but it's okay. And yeah, anything else you guys have? Questions? Anything weird? Oh, how about me and Ninja? We ground wrestle and we also spar. And he actually threw a stun kick. I don't know if you guys know what that is. So like during like sparring and actual fighting, like if you kick your opponent in the calf, it will literally leave this huge monkey bubble and damage their calf. And then they're basically like a little wounded bird fighting you. So he stun kicked me in the calf, left this huge bubble under my skin that for 2 days was bubbled. Now it's just a big bruise. And I was like, listen, kid, you and I are sparring. He's like, yeah, but you've gotten good, so I had to throw a stun shot. I said, first of all, I'm still your mom, and I don't care how good I got. You don't stun me. I was like, that was ridiculous. It hurt so bad. And he's like, sorry. And I'm like, I guess I did agree to spar you, and I didn't put conditions on it, so probably brought that one on myself. But we did ground wrestle, and I got him to tap both times. So I was pretty happy about that. So I still got it when it comes to wrestling. But yeah, he definitely can kick my butt in sparring now. He's super good at sparring. Yeah, so there's a guy out there named Justin Ortiz, and he definitely looked like a Justin yesterday when he was sparring, and I legit almost cried. I haven't cried in so long about how proud I am of him, but like just even talking about it, I'm gonna get emotional. But seeing him out there, Justin Ortiz is one of the best in the world, and I saw that in my son yesterday, and I was just like, he's doing it, and like every time I see him go out there, I'm just like, this kid is hitting new levels that I didn't even know possible. Like, and like he never stops. Like he does private lessons, he goes to like 3 or 4 classes a week, and he also teaches. And so like he's incredible. Like, and then he also still fundraises and works a job. Like this kid, he reminds me so much of myself, but like far greater than I'll ever be. And I'm just super proud of like how far he's come with that. So it's really cool. But yeah. And then we did open our pool, so the kids have been, you know, doing that. So that's been fun. And thanks, it's me. I'm actually gonna jump off here too. My phone's gonna die. But I wanted to update you guys real quick and just share that with you. So that way you at least have an update. And then again, the episode is gonna be on Thursday, but it's completely irrelevant. So watch it, don't care. He's made a ton of progress since filming that a year ago. I hate that they always wait like a year to air, whatever I felt. So yeah, my nose is now running because I got emotional. Do you guys have any questions? Or are you sick of me? I'm sick of me. But my phone's gonna die. But I did want to jump on because, again, this whole thermostat thing, I'm ready to throw it out the door. I think I'm actually gonna take that thermostat, go back to the home store, return it, and get one with batteries and see if that fixes my problem before I let Richard look at it. Because if Richard looks at it first and then says what I already know, I'm just gonna feel like annoyed because I'll be like, I could have fixed that myself, you know? But we'll see. We'll see. But all right, guys, I'm gonna jump off. I'll try to update again soon. Can I call Ninja Rabbit from now on? I mean, you can call him Rabbit, but I don't know if I'll remember or not because I have short-term memory loss on certain things like that because of my brain surgery. Look at this hair. Y'all, I cleaned a house today. I went and did a bunch of personal shopping for people. I am a hot mess express, and I'm proud of it. I earned this hot mess, okay? And I tried to do the thermostat. I'll update you guys on my channel on whether or not I figure out the thermostat on my own, but make you and your family proud. Yeah, he already makes us so proud, so yeah. But okay, guys, I'm gonna jump off, but I will talk to you hopefully again soon. All right, love you guys. Bye.